Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the review. This time is the Mezco 112 Collective Purple Suit Catwoman. This one is exclusive to the website. So, with that being said, if you have the previous Catwoman, nothing's really changed except for the actual aesthetic to the figure. This one was delayed due to various breakage or for whatever else reason, but that doesn't really matter. The point is you actually are getting the same figure in a different color. So if you like the purple suit Catwoman and you enjoyed the black suit Catwoman, you know what you're getting into. If you didn't enjoy Catwoman, then I understand why you would go no further. But anyway, let's jump into the review. So, significantly, I like the purple suit. It was something I knew I wanted it from the jump. I love purple suit Catwoman. And also, they gave her the red goggles. So for me, I needed this so I can put it on my black suit Catwoman, so I can have red goggles on the black suit and green on the purple one. But anyway, I really enjoy the look and the aesthetics of this. You can actually see a little bit more of the outline with the purple one as opposed to the black one. So with the black one here, you don't see that cool outline etching that you normally would get. So, but anyway, overall, I still enjoy the figure a lot. It's one of those things where I like to do cool Catwoman shots if we're getting away or things like that. So for semi-static stuff, it actually is going to work. But articulation-wise, she is pretty basic. There are no double joints. The legs don't go very far. And for Catwoman, I would actually love a more posable body. So that's a little bit disappointing. But in terms of look and feature and slimness and height, I think this is the perfect Catwoman in case of that. Otherwise, you're just getting a basic figure. So anyway, let's go into the look. So as you can see here, we have the red goggles. We have the excellent face sculpt, which I like very much. The difference on this one, instead of the red lipstick, you actually get black lipstick to match the purple. And you get the red goggles, which I'm, like I said, going to swap out for my black suit one. Articulation-wise, for the body, we get an arm that goes up about this far. We only get 90-degree angle turns. No double joints, unfortunately. We do have a better etching on the gloves. So the gloves actually have a better design, which I might actually switch over to the black ones as well. You can actually see way more of the silver, whereas the original one is definitely more gray. So there's that as well. The arm can actually go pretty much really far. Unlike the other bodysuits we get on other Mezcos, which are hindered, she can actually put her arm all the way up. So it's actually pretty cool to have. As far as waist articulation, she actually has a really, really good ab crunch and a really good waist articulation. So that is one of the things that actually came out to be on top for this one, which is really dope. The head articulation can go up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B, start. You know the deal. Now legs. This is where we have a major problem with the Catwoman figure because you would expect more, but we actually are let down just a little bit. But so you get the bicep swivel. I mean, sorry, not bicep. You get the thigh swivel. Wow. Excuse me. The leg can go up pretty far and can go out pretty far. But what it lacks is a double jointed leg. A lot of people were breaking their legs here. She can only hit a 90-degree angle. She can't go further than that. So that's the part that definitely does suck. But you can find ways around that, I guess. But nobody really wants to. It's one of those things where we expect a little more with Catwoman. So, like, I want it to look a lot better than this. You know what I mean? When posing, I want to be able to move the leg back further. So when jumping and looking cool, you actually want it to be a lot better. You know what I mean? Sorry for the focus issue. So, you know, you got to find ways around it. So here I can make her look cool with jumping, but if this knee was able to go a little further in, it would definitely be a huge improvement for posing. But again, that's a major issue. But, you know, it's not something that can't be salvaged. I'm pretty sure somebody can mod something. So the boot-wise, you actually get a nice round articulation on the boot, as well as a great set of ankle pivot. So her feet can actually sit flat, and that's something you'll definitely want. One of the major additions that I actually missed out on last time is that the satchel actually opens, which is pretty cool. And it drops down, and you'll see her tool set for picking locks and, you know, meow and other things. So that's really dope. And then now we're going to jump into her cool accessories and things that she comes with. All in all, I mean, if you love, like, the Bat series stuff, I think you should still get this. But if you are obviously disappointed in this, it's one of those things where, you know, you're not going to get it. I get that, but, you know. So, first off, I'm going to go with the unmasked head. This is one of the better Selena Kyle heads. I really enjoy this. just like I enjoy the original one with the red lipstick. So now you have a little variation on her, if you want. Swapping out the head shouldn't be an issue on either body. Then you have her growling face, which again, the purple hood is very nice. It's very, very nostalgic. The black lipstick was also a very nice touch. I know I keep saying that, but it's minor differences like that that are really cool, and I like that. Then as far as hands go, we have her come here meow hand, aka pick lock hand or cool hand. This is the action hand. You also get 2 closed fists. You get 1 hand for holding her whip. That is the right hand. This one holds her whip without issue. So you just plug that in, and it's actually soft, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. What you can do is you can just open the fist up with no problem. See? Then you have 2 sets of claw hands. One is more forward action, one is more clawed. And like I said, these ones are etched in silver lining pattern as opposed to the other one being gray. So that's pretty cool. You've seen the whip already. It is flexible. It is nice. Really sucks that it doesn't hold though. I would have been nice if it was a more flexible line one. So I'm going to find a way to swap this out with another one because that one doesn't work for me. Then you get her tiny backpack. Tiny backpacks are cool. You carry only what you need, like stolen jewels, right? But anyway, let's jump into size comparison so we can compare her to a bunch of other things that some of you may find useful and some may not. So, all in all, the first thing you're going to do is compare her to Bat series stuff. Here she is next to Joker. Here she is next to Deathstroke from Mezco. So size-wise, I think she's a very good size with them. She's not too short, but also not too tall. It's one of those things that actually works out really, really well here. Then we're going to back up these guys. We're going to compare to a couple of Batmen. One of those Batmen being the Ascending Knight one. Can't wait for the Sovereign Knight so you can compare those two as well. So look at these two. They actually look really, really good together. And then next up, we're going to compare it to the Tactical Suit. For those of you who want to compare her to movie Batman. And also, just for those who are going to ask, this Batman has a custom cape. So yeah. So size-wise, again, I like this size pattern. It's very nice. Not too short, but also not too tall. Let's move all 4 of you guys out. Put you guys down. Next up, in case you want to compare her to stuff you're going to have customs of or want to know size-wise, here she is next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Let's see if we can get him to stand up straight. There we go. Here she is next to a Kamen Rider. She's actually a really good size to go with other SHF. So there's those two. Next up, we have a Synthetic Human. So always look like he's seen a little too much in life. Probably has, the way he doesn't want to stand. Then we have an Articulated Icons Ninja, because if you've been reading the Tom King run, Catwoman has fought a lot of ninjas lately. And doppelgangers. So there's that. I think she's a great size for all 3 of these. Then we're going to do her with a Figma female body, just so we can see size-wise what she compares up to other Figmas. Here she is with a Kid Bash. It is my mash head on a Figma Kusanagi. And as you can see, she's actually taller than the Figma. Way, way taller. And last but not least, we're going to compare it to a Mythic Legions, should you want to do some nightly stuff. So, voila. In the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you find it informative. Most of all, I hope you do good, be good, drink your water, guys. Later.